Arsenal on the hunt for a Bayern powerhouse? Will Rodrygo make a sensational move to Liverpool? Dovbyk seals a deal with Atletico Madrid, and Saudi Arabia swoops in to save Barcelona. All this and much more in today's issue, and you do not forget to put a like, click on the bell and subscribe. You done yet? Then we can get started. Atletico Madrid reach agreement in principle to sign Artem Dovbyk. Dovbyk has been a revelation in LaLiga this season, scoring 24 goals as Girona's Pichichi and leading them to their first ever Champions League qualification. The Ukrainian striker, a key player for his national team ahead of Euro 2024, is attracting interest from several clubs. However, sources confirm that Atletico are in pole position to secure his signature. Dovbyk is keen to remain in Spain, and the prospect of joining Diego Simeone's project at the Metropolitano appeals to him greatly. Girona are holding out for Dovbyk's €40 million release clause as they await a final decision from the player. Atletico Madrid are prioritizing the signing of a prolific striker this summer, with Memphis Depay set to leave and Álvaro Morata struggling with injuries. Dovbyk, LaLiga's current top scorer, fits the bill perfectly. The club are also in the market for a central defender, with Real Sociedad's Robin Lenormand emerging as the top candidate. As reported by Relevo, Atletico understand the importance of acting swiftly and aim to conclude their transfer before the end of June. Saudi Arabian clubs are circling Barcelona like sharks, eyeing up potential deals and ready to offer a financial lifeline to the Catalan giants. Despite President Laporta's recent insistence that Barcelona are not in a position of needing to sell players, sources indicate that offloading some squad members is a necessity, not a choice. Several players, including Lenglet and potentially even Ansu Fati, could be tempted by lucrative offers from the Saudi Pro League, though convincing them to make the switch is another matter entirely. And it seems the Saudi interest doesn't stop there. Rumors are swirling that astronomical bids could be coming in for defensive stalwarts like Araujo, Christensen and Koundé. While Barcelona are reluctant to sell their stars, a mammoth offer could force their hand. Meanwhile, Rafinha's future hangs in the balance. Despite the Brazilian winger's desire to stay at Camp Nou, the arrival of new attacking talent could complicate matters. Deco, Barcelona's sporting director and Rafinha's former agent, will play a key role in advising the player on his future. But it's not just about player sales. Word on the street is that Barcelona are exploring wider collaborations with Saudi Arabia, including lucrative sponsorship deals and even potential investment in the club. It's clear that Saudi Arabia could be about to play a major role in Barcelona's summer transfer plans. This could be the financial rescue package Laporta and Barcelona have been hoping for, but at what cost? The Red Devils are considering a creative approach to secure the services of Juventus's 20-year-old English talent, Samuel Iling-Junior. The youngster has caught the eye of United scouts after an impressive breakout season in Turin, where he made 27 appearances across all competitions. Manchester United are keen to rebuild their squad following a disappointing 8th-place finish in the Premier League. And with the departures of Raphael Varane and Anthony Martial on the horizon, the club's new ownership, led by Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his Ineos team, are prioritising the acquisition of young talent. To facilitate a potential deal for Iling-Junior, Manchester United are reportedly willing to negotiate a swap deal involving Mason Greenwood, who has spent the season on loan at Getafe. Juventus are said to be interested in the English forward, but his £35 million valuation is considered too high by the Italian giants. As a result, a cash-plus player deal is being explored. Iling-Junior's status as a homegrown player, thanks to his 9 years in Chelsea's academy before moving to Italy in 2020, makes him an even more attractive prospect for United. The winger has also established himself as an England U21 international during his time at Juventus. Aston Villa are also monitoring the situation and are believed to be considering a swap deal of their own, with Douglas Luiz potentially heading to Serie A as part of the agreement. Bayern Munich have made their €66 million defender, Matthijs De Ligt, available for sale this summer. This news comes as a surprise, especially given the player's high salary and contract until 2027. According to journalist Florian Plettenberg, the German giants need to raise funds and are willing to offload the 24-year-old to save on his wages. This development could have significant implications for Arsenal, who have shown interest in the Dutch defender in recent months. With William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes lacking adequate replacements in the current squad, De Ligt's availability could be a game-changer for the Gunners. Arsenal's priority this summer seems to be sorting out departures, with Aaron Ramsdale, Emile Smith-Rowe and Eddie Nketiah potentially on their way out. Even Gabriel Jesus could leave, but only if the right buyer emerges. Once these situations are resolved, Mikel Arteta will focus on strengthening his squad, with a defender, midfielder and striker on his wish list. De Ligt's potential arrival would address a significant weakness in Arsenal's defence, providing much-needed depth and quality. The fact that Saliba played every minute of the 2023-24 Premier League season highlights the need for reliable alternatives. With De Ligt on board, Arsenal's squad would be better equipped to compete on all fronts. While the news of Benjamin Sesko's snub may have disappointed some fans, this development could ultimately benefit the team more. Arsenal's first 11 is already strong, and with De Ligt's quality added to the mix, the squad would be more balanced and prepared for the challenges ahead. Liverpool have made a massive £84 million offer to sign Real Madrid's Rodrygo, a player who has been touted as better than Mohamed Salah by Troy Deeney. According to reports in Spain, the Reds have submitted a bid of €100 million to bring the Brazilian forward to Anfield, but Real Madrid have rejected the offer, valuing him at €150 million. Rodrygo has been in sensational form, helping Real Madrid win LaLiga and the Champions League last season, scoring 17 goals and providing 9 assists in 51 appearances. His impressive performances have caught the attention of Liverpool, who have been admirers of the player since 2019, when they showed strong interest in signing him from Santos, according to Elano, the former Manchester City player. Although Real Madrid are willing to sell Rodrygo, the player himself would prefer to stay at the Santiago Bernabeu. However, if Kylian Mbappe and Endrick's arrivals threaten his playing time, he may consider a move to the Premier League. Liverpool's interest in Rodrygo is clear, and they are prepared to break the bank to sign him. This summer, Liverpool have already been linked with several players, including a new goalkeeper, with Feyenoord's Justin Bijlow reportedly on their radar. The Reds' new head coach, Arne Slot, will take charge of pre-season training next month, and it remains to be seen which players will join the squad ahead of the new campaign. But one thing is for sure, Liverpool are looking to strengthen their attacking line, and Rodrygo is the main target. With Luis Diaz's future in doubt, the Reds want to strengthen their attacking lineup and provide competition for a place in the squad. Manchester City are also rumoured to be interested in Rodrygo, but Liverpool are hoping to outbid their Premier League rivals for him. The transfer window officially opens on Friday, and Liverpool will be able to negotiate a move for new players to Anfield. It's going to be a busy summer for the Reds, and Rodrygo could be the significant acquisition that sets the tone for a new era under Arne Slot. A potential takeover that might set new records in the world of football. Yes, we're talking about the Reds and the whispers coming out of the Fenway Sports Group camp. FSG president John Henry has seemingly left the door ajar for a monumental Liverpool takeover. Last year saw him seek investment in the club, with the financial giants Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley stepping in to explore possibilities, though the search was concluded in September 2022. When FSG sold a minority stake to Redbird Capital Partners in a deal worth between £82 million and £164 million. Henry, who bought Liverpool back in 2010 for a modest £300 million, hasn't shown signs of cashing out until now. However, recent news from Boston could hint at a shift in his stance towards Liverpool's future. In an interview with the Financial Times, Henry gave an answer that could be interpreted as somewhat vague regarding the sale of his sports assets. While he firmly assured the future of his beloved baseball team, the Boston Red Sox, he didn't quite confirm his long-term commitment to Liverpool. "My wife and I live and work in Boston," Henry stated. "We are committed to the city, the region, so the Sox are not going to come up for sale. We generally don't sell assets." According to the latest figures from Football Benchmark, Liverpool's enterprise value is currently pegged at £3.2 billion, making them the 5th most valuable club globally. This figure, having seen a 7% increase over the past year, indicates that if a sale were to happen at this price, it would become the most expensive football takeover ever. It would easily surpass the £2.5 billion price tag that American businessman Todd Boehly paid for Chelsea in 2022, even though the headline figure of that deal was £4.25 billion due to Boehly's £1.75 billion investment plan for the club.